And medical records abandoned in an old hospital. We're with officials as they go inside and take a look for themselves. Monsoor Medical Center in Jeannette has been shut down for years, but sensitive information about the former patients has just been lying around. Channel 11's Julie Fine found out it could have easily fallen into the wrong hands.
This old hospital closed in 2006. Here's what's left of the Jeannette building. Hard to believe it was once a hospital.
The most frustrating part of this is it appears to everybody who enters the property that they shut the lights off and shut the door.
And apparently left a lot behind.
These are open medical documents, patient's records, name, date of birth.
We went inside to see what the health officer and the city solicitor found in the building. It was a lot more than just records. Pill bottles, file cabinets saying must be kept forever, binders and telephones. Today, they went in to identify biohazards, a building that's shut down but not vacant.
Well known that it's a place of refuge for the homeless.
Avolio said it's a multi-million-dollar project to take down the building, money the city of Jeannette doesn't have. So now they're looking for evidence to get much-needed help.
We want to document this so that we can go out to those agencies that are supposed to regulate that kind of activity and convince them, if you will, or even be able to build a case.
And begin to revitalize that block. Avolio believes with the right investors, that black cloud could be gone and the area could anchor real progress. Julie Fine, Channel 11 News.
More details now on the Monsoor Medical Center. The hospital shut down back in 2006. After failing a number of state inspections, the building has been condemned by Jeannette officials. By the way, Dr. Howard Monsoor founded the hospital back in 1952.
The documentation would be so disoriented to where we're coming in. Well,
Who's torn most of this stuff out? Looks like the dining area, I believe, and I don't know if it's for staff or for the visitors, but as you can see, the old booths. Again, please be very. This is the actual, I believe, main lobby as you come in. Hey, Scott? Yeah? Here's a whole box of... What's the date on these? Can you read a date on some of them?
Sore throat, hypertension, these are all records. Give you a date in a second.
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
The state agencies or whatever should have control over this. Isn't even a lab. We haven't gone into the lab area where, you know, wasn't that down here at the
Maintenance record.
came in? Is that down here on the left?
It's down here on the
Probably should know the name of the city. We better know half these people. There's a sign right there that says "Must be kept forever."
You know what? I got a problem. You're lucky.
Names. Can identify them from the community easily. This is all loud. This is right there. It's a blood bank. Lists blood. It's all list outpatient records. You can see the dates. Right there, surgical pathology, oncology. That there's all you can read. Must be kept forever. Don't know what requirement that is that they're referring to. Immunization records, just left in. I mean, there's absolutely no attempt, anything, no attempt.
Would that be a HIPAA violation?
I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. I can't imagine why there wouldn't be some violation concerning what a hospital must do when it winds down its business. That would protect these records. It's insulting for them to say that they don't exist. And that includes the agencies that are required. Pathology department.
What is this stuff?
Looks like these are blood smears, tissue samples taken, pathology department. It could be to, roll out things. It could be required before you do a procedure, but they're related to individual patients. These are in no way educational slides. These are all these lab samples are, and being from the city and being from the area. Patient name, test results.
2004, patient's records, names.
And this person. It looks like those are actually filled specimens. Yeah. Some of them are empty containers, but those look like those are filled specimens.
What goes through your mind when you see them? Is it anger, the way these people?
Yeah, I think it has to be. I mean, I'm sure for all these people.
Yeah, total disrespect.
Yeah. I mean, you live under an illusion that these things are being taken care of, and what begins to go through my mind is when they're not taken care of, and you ask for help from the agencies that we're all under the belief are, or at least tell us they're in a position to do that, it gets ignored. We've all had those phone calls that these don't exist, or that they're satisfied with how the hospital got wrapped up and how the patient record. We get a real good vision of those blood samples. Nice sign, stop the spread of germs, wash your hands. Really comment on them as doctors. I don't know much. I don't know how it was closed up. Yeah, a little bit.
This is where patients came and registered on admission or for a lab test or whatever they were here for. And as you can see here, and as the records are quite open, names are quite obvious, and there's stacks and boxes of records in here. Admissions office.
Admission office is full of records. Not even an attempt to remove.
No, not even an attempt, no. Yes, sir.
It's laying there.
Say that again?
The medication she's on. It's a whole diary. This poor woman, 88, female. Doctor she saw, William J. Every medication she's on, what her symptoms were. Behind that, this is probably, and it is, this is her same records. And this is the summary of what they did. All of her vitals, it's an interpretation of their impressions. I mean, to not call this a medical record,
Scott, what should people do if they think they have records sitting around here? When they what should patients do, when they hear
We have Dr.
I'm hoping what they do is they contact, whether it be the Attorney General's office and Consumer Protection, if that's the right place. And I'm sorry, I can't give you a better answer what the right place is, because they won't give me an answer. Everybody wants to claim it's somebody else's jurisdiction. I know at this point, the city of Jeanette does not have the authority to deal with retaining, securing, and destroying records. And that's why, you know, I see these things, I pick them up, I set them to the side. Part of the rule today was to get proof, documented proof, that these exist, that they were not cleaned up at the end as somebody allegedly certified they were, and to try to get those agencies to use some enforcement proceedings. So, you know, the general public probably needs to make their phone calls, to you know, get a hold of these agencies, get a hold of consumer protection hotlines. You know, I know the city of Jeanette would love to help them whatever capacity we can do, but at this point we're told we have no capacity, but nobody will tell us who does have a capacity, because we've been asking those questions.
We've seen hundreds of records here today.
Hundreds is an understatement.
Yeah, there's more rooms full of buildings
Just full of them.
and information.
And
Right
his names, I don't want to get into that, but you know, those are names, those are symptoms, those are addresses, those are social security numbers, those are phone numbers, those are treatments, and that's who provided it. Insurance information for what it's worth too. Say everything about that person. That's not a financial record. It's not a billing record. That's a medical record. With all the personal medical information that we are supposed to have in place, acts to protect, but at this point, we're being told no one to enforce.
It's fine.
Stone House is probably where I'm thinking of putting. They want to take a couple more minutes to look at that. So far, you know, the response we get is less than. Well, you could maybe get a picture separate.
Okay, yeah, we want to see if we can, maybe you can, actually put it in the, anyway.
Might show them on screen.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
Thanks, Scott, would you mind?
Try not to block you out, but I'll give you a walk.